like the speed of sound. We can keep on the ground.
What's good, YouTube? Easy Now 1337 aka Snow here today with another emblem tutorial. This time I'm going to talk you through it because this is possibly my favourite emblem I've made so far, and it is Venom. So on screen you can see my upcoming emblems. We got Leonardo from the Turtles, or you can just change it to be any colour you want. A zombie eye, Spawn, Skull Candy, Cyclops, and a bleach mask. Tomorrow I am dropping this, my emblem. As you can see right here, it's looking pretty damn beast. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to drop this for you guys on my birthday. Probably the only one I'm going to upload tomorrow. But for today, we're going to start with Venom. Now, Venom was a pain in the arse. His face and that isn't really much a problem because of the lack of teeth-shaped things. It was just annoying. So what you want to do is grab this oven mitt here, take it and bang it in pretty much about here. You don't really need to skewer it. You can skewer it if you like. I just done it a little bit. Change it black. And there we go. Take it again. Duplicate it by pressing back or select on PlayStation. Moving up a layer and press start. Take that and roll it around. Now this one you will have to skewer a bit. So it is his jaw. And pop it about there. Let me just change the colour of that so you can see. Okay, now duplicate this again. Take it and make it a pinky colour. I go with, I think it's that pink I chose, or is it this pink? This pink here. Take it and make it a hell of a lot smaller, obviously. Like so, just to be the inside of his mouth. Pull that down and pull this one down. That doesn't look right. Something don't look right there. Let me just change the shape of his head up a little bit. Make that a lot smaller again. Oh, I know why. I know why. Change it to that shape there. And bring that one around as well. And there we go. We're sorted. Now we're just going to pop the teeth in just so we can show you why the mouth is shaped that way. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, these are now the teeth that we are going to use. So take it, flip it, bring it all the way down to above the pink but below the black, and you can skewer this. I'm going to go down and right to make it a bit more sharp, just like so. Duplicate it, change it black, put it down and just make it a bit bigger. So there you go. You can see now we have some teeth. Something's bugging me about his jaw. Something don't look right. It just doesn't look right. Just keep doing the same thing. This time you're going to have to stretch it out. So up and to the left to stretch his teeth out. Duplicate that layer, change it black, put it back down and make it a bit bigger, and just do the same thing again but for this side of his mouth. I'm going to be going down and right with the skew this time. Okay, let's just put it about there. So take that, duplicate it, change it black, pull it down again, make it a bit bigger until you're in this position. Now if I take his mouth and just move it up a little bit, and there you go, that's his mouth sorted there. Make the black ones just a bit bigger, and we're going to go and put the neck in. So go and find any shape really. I just choose this one because it's got a shape of a neck, or the bottom of a neck, and just skew it, mess around with it and bang it on. Now this isn't the best rebuild because obviously I'm trying to do it at well, at some form of speed to get it done for you guys. So just take your time with it, mess around with it until you get it perfect. Now we get on to the most annoying part, the damn tongue. Grab this little flag breeze thing, change it to a red, flip it and stretch it out. I'm going to be using down and left and up and left a little bit until you get it how you like. You don't have to copy mine exactly. Move it down below the teeth layer, duplicate it, make it black. I like making it black and duplicating, and press start on it to change it to an outline only, and you can see there it jumps in. So we're sorted. Next layer, I can't remember how I've done this now. I know I used this, maybe this is it. Yeah, so grab that quarter circle, change it red and make it black as well. Bring the black down, outline it by pressing start. Now you got to fiddle with this yourself and get it to how you like it. As you can see, it does take a lot of fiddling. This took me about, I think, about an hour to make and to mess around with it and to get it perfect. And then grab this little one here, flag no wind. Change it red again, duplicate it, make it as small as possible so it just fits on the edge there. You don't really need to make that one a black outline behind, because what you're going to do is you're going to go into this section, the very first section, and if you haven't got this unlocked you can use something else, but I just use this because it looks amazing. It's right here. Get a merciless medal in team deathmatch, 10 kills without dying. If you don't have that though, you can use other things like the scribble, but it just doesn't look as nice. Change the opacity on it to about 40% and just drop it on there. This is the scribble I'm on about. If you just take it and make it a bit smaller so you can see in the bottom corner. When you get it to that pointing straight down, use left and down to the right until you can get it there, and then you can just bang it there with as spit instead of what the spit I've got. But that is up to you. The tongue isn't looking great, to be honest. Not the best tongue I've made. It looks a bit like an angry Pac-Man. Let me just fix these up a little bit. Okay, that'll do there. Okay, now we're just going to do the eye quickly. Grab a circle. Doesn't have to be a perfect circle, you can make it into a bit of an oval. And just bang it in the top corner there, massively. Now he definitely looks like an angry Pac-Man. Now what you're going to do is you're going to use these other things to cut into the white. So grab this shape here, flip it, and bring it down to about here. Stretch it out using down and right on the stick. And do the same thing again. Grab it and just pull it down to the other side right there. Skewer this one this time by going up and left. I'm just going to drop it about there and just move that up a little bit. So now we're half done with that. Grab a oval, which is a circle, change it black. Just like so, have it pointing this way like that. And last but not least, a little triangle. Where's the triangle gone? Triangle. There we go. Oh, these voice commentaries. I thought I can't do these all the time, as I said to a lot of people before, because it makes the file I record and upload twice as big, and my little laptop can't handle it. Grab this scribble here, guys. Stretch it out. Change the opacity down, just to give his eye a bit of shading, a bit of depth, make it look beast, like so. And now we're going to grab this thing here, the armchair. Oh, yep. No, stop. Change it black. Still can't get used to the controls on this thing. What you're going to do is make it a little bit bigger just so it covers his mouth. Skew it by doing down and left with the pad until you get it into a shape you like. And I'm just going to turn the opacity down to about 50%. You can go lower. Actually, I'd recommend going a bit lower to about 39–40%. Let me just move it into position. No. There we go. Alright, let's fix him up a little bit now that we've got the basic shapes. Where's his jaw gone? Where are you, jaw? There we go. So if we take the jaw, I'm just going to turn it a bit. There we go, that looks better. Now I've got to fix his neck. There we go, sorted. That looks a bit better now. Let's just play around with his tongue a little bit. Where's his tongue gone? And that's all it is. That's all this editor is getting the shapes and basic stuff off us online, and then just playing with it yourself, getting used to it, adding things to it, taking it away, all that sort of stuff. That is how you make a beast emblem, not by copying ours exactly, because that's impossible, because it's human nature to do things your own way. So if you just get the basic shape and the basics of where to put them from us, then it's going to work out. You're going to do your own beast emblems, and you can be proud of them then, because they're yours and not ours. They're actually your emblems because you're making them. You know, you understand what I mean? So hopefully these tutorials do help you guys. I know some of them are a little bit fast, especially the ones without commentary. Give me a second, I've lost my trail of thought. Let me just bind this thing. Okay, there we go. Make it a bit smaller. There you go. See, his tongue is looking a lot better now because I just messed around with it a little bit and I'm not rushing it. But that was a rushed Venom compared to the one on the thing that I used on the thumbnail, the one that I made first. But the one I first made took me about an hour and a half, so it's just messing around with it. What you want to do is, guys, grab this gold flag, take it and just make it thinner by going down and to the right, and just banging it in there for his other eye. Imagine the other eye on the other side of his head, and it just gives it a bit more of a depth look. I hope you enjoyed that anyway, guys. Please mess around with it, make it your own, and enjoy. I might put up another emblem later, probably Spawn. Anyway, guys, that's me done for now. Peace out. Take care.